Many problems will be created if low-quality cement is allowed to enter the market. Certain individuals have imported cement from Pakistan. They are not recognized suppliers. When they show a cement shortage in the market, everyone purchases it. Therefore, the message I give is that the consumer must use cement that is in line with the standard of the Sri Lankan Standards Institution. Officials of government institutions must stop importing low-quality cement that does not carry the SLS standard.
බලධාරී ප්‍රමිතියෙන් අඩු නැත්නම් SLSI standards නැති සෙමෙන්ති ආනයනය කිරීම නතර කරන්න.
නේ 2008 ඉස්සෙල්ලා මේ නැවුගත කරද්දී ලැබෙන සහතිකය තමයි ලංකාවේ සිමෙන්ති.
Before 2008, the standard that was used in Sri Lanka for cement was the standard issued when shipping, the Portland 107. But the buildings did not collapse. The Standards Institution came into existence after 2008 and started insisting on some standard. Therefore, there are some issues.
දැන් මේට කවුද වන්දි ගෙවිය යුතු තිබෙන්නේ? දැනට අපිට තිබෙන තොරතුරු අනුව ප්‍රමිති ආයතනට බල කරමින් තිබෙනවා. ඒ දේශපාලන බලය පාවිච්චි කරමින් ඒ බාල සිමෙන්ති වෙළඳ පොළට නිකුත් කරන්න කියලා.
Now, who should pay for all this? According to the information we have, the Standards Institution is being pressurized by politicians to release this stock of low-quality cement to the market. The low-quality government has brought this country to such a state that low-quality medicine, petrol, coconut, tomatoes and cement are being imported. On a previous occasion, they imported rice from Pakistan. After finding that this stock of rice was not suitable for the consumption of people in Sri Lanka, it had to be sold as animal food. That loss too had to be borne by the public.
පරිභෝජනයට සුදුසු නොවේයයි කිරීමේ සුදුසු නොවේයයි නිර්දේශ කිරීම මත ඒ සත්ව ආහාර වලට විකුණන්න සිද්ධ වුණා. එයින් ඇති වූ පාඩුවත් මේ රටේ ජනතාව මත තමයි පැටවිලා තිබෙන්නේ. ඒ අන්දබාල ආණ්ඩුව
බාල පෙට්‍රල් ගෙනල්ලා වාහන 8,000කට වැඩිය අද විනාශ වෙලා තියෙනවා.
Over 8,000 vehicles were damaged after importing low-quality petrol. In a few days, low-quality sulfur will be brought, and this will be dumped in Keravalapitia, and that will be disabled. The minister, the president, and every one of them should be held responsible. If there are such ministers and secretaries, they should be removed. They don't. Why? Because everyone gets a share.
ලේකම්වරු ඉන්නවනම් ලේකම්වරු අයින් කරන්න තිබුණා. එහෙම අයින් වෙන්නේ නැහැ. ඇයි? කොටස් යනවා ඒගොල්ලෝ ඔක්කොටම.
A demonstration was held opposite the Walikada prison this morning to demand the release of former army commander Sarath Fonseca. The demonstration was organized to mark the 1.5-year anniversary of the imprisonment of the former army commander.
A large group including opposition politicians and members of civil society attended the event. The participants who wore black bands at the demonstration distributed a leaflet calling for the release of the former army commander.
I am proud to see these fearless people who have joined us in this endeavour scream out aloud and say that there are fearless people amidst the timid men and women. We will not stop our fight until Sarath Fonseca's release is secured.
This is a time where demonstrators have emerged victorious. They said that they cannot shake the government. However, we shook it. It is not the time to pose questions, but to answer. We need a victorious answer. Come and join us on the road to victory. We will defeat this corrupt government in this fight. We will be able to secure the release of Fonseca. We will only stop this fight after we secure the complete release of Fonseca. He should not only be released from prison, but should also be given his human rights, civic rights and political rights. We will secure a complete release. Subsequently, political party representatives visited the former army commander to look into his well-being. The world knew about Sri Lanka not for the right reasons, but for the wrong reasons. When the army commander who brought freedom to the country is behind bars, what more can anyone think? We urge everyone to unite in order to secure the release of Sarath Fonseca, who brought freedom to this country. The UNP staged a protest in Mathura today with the participation of party leader Ranil Wickramasinghe.
The protest, staged under the theme Satakesa Peta Erehiva Pelagasamu, was held as part of a series of protests organised at district level by the United National Party. Opposition leader Ranil Wickramasinghe and co-deputy leader Karu Jayasuriya joined the protest march from near the Mathura Botri. The group, which marched along the Gaur Road protesting against the conduct of the government, gathered opposite the Sanat Jayasuriya grounds in Mathura. The dengue virus has claimed 114 lives so far this year. Taking this into account, steps have been taken to initiate legal action against those found to be maintaining environments conducive for mosquito breeding. The Kabithigol District Judge and Magistrate Thilinagamage today imposed a fine of 10,000 rupees on two businessmen who pleaded guilty to maintaining an environment conducive for the breeding of dengue mosquitoes. Each businessman was fined 5,000 rupees. The judge notified the relevant businessmen to take measures to clean their premises within a month, and that if this is not done, then an order will be issued to shut down the companies belonging to them.
G.H. Buddhadasa assumed duties as the first mayor of the Kadwil Municipal Council today. He took his oaths before United People's Freedom Alliance General Secretary Minister Susil Premajanta. G.H. Buddhadasa arrived at the location amidst the cheering of a large crowd that had gathered at the Municipal Council premises. Subsequently, he began work in his new capacity at an auspicious time. Councillors who were elected on the UPFA ticket to the Kadwil Municipal Council were sworn in before Minister Susil Premajanta. This is not my victory but a victory of the Sri Lanka Freedom Party. I state this with great humility. If I contested independently, I would only have obtained 200 or 300 votes. I proudly dedicate this victory to President Mahinda Rajapaksa. We have to always keep in mind that we are SLF peers and work for the future.
Well, around 40 baby cobras were discovered in the backyard of a house in the Divulpitiya area. These baby cobras were discovered in the backyard of Nishanta Jayasuriya's house in Badalgama, Maradagahamulla. Area residents who saw baby cobras coming out of a snake burrow in the backyard had captured them. Environmentalists say that it is normal for this number of baby cobras to be born at once, as often only a few manage to survive. According to Nishanta, the captured baby cobras had been taken to the wildlife office in Pannala, but as no one was there at the time the snakes had been released to a nearby forest last night.